what's up guys, subscribe for Phoenix, back with another video today. Today we're doing the Reptile Room Tour for October 2017. Just before we get into the video, I want to let you guys know that I actually have my own merch. If you guys are interested in buying some Alpha Reptiles merch, this is one of the shirts that I have. I also have a Leachiornis one, there's Chameleon, there is a crested gecko, there's dart frog, so make sure you go check it out, teespring.com/stores/Alpha Reptile. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested. Just click the Show More tab and you can see all the links down there. If you guys are interested in keeping up with me on Instagram and Facebook, definitely shoot me a follow there. With that being said, let's get into the video. And to begin with tour, because I was wearing my Europlatis shirt, I'll show you my Europlatis Gunthri tank right now. So this is a male. I still haven't chosen a name for him yet, but it is in fact a male. You guys can see him a little bit better on that side there. He's doing great. He eats from the tongs, he's pooping, he's going to the bathroom, he basks occasionally on his UVB. For those of you that haven't tuned into the last couple of videos, this is actually my newest addition to the reptile room, and he's doing incredible. He's probably going to be one of the last additions to the reptile room for quite some time, unless I can find a female for him. This is a very rare species in Canada. The reason why I actually got one is because this guy is much more hardy than most other Europlatis. Most Europlatis like very, very cool temperatures, where he can go up to low to mid 80s. And his tank is actually starting to grow in pretty well. That Ficus elastica is actually growing much faster than I expected, so that will probably be coming out pretty soon here, and having to move it with somewhere else and replace that with something else. But these are all live plants. That's a live tree in the back. Everything you see in here is living. From there we can move on to Kai. He is the super translucent veil chameleon. As you can still see, he looks gorgeous and he hates the camera, so I'll stay a little bit away from him just so he doesn't get too pissed. But he's still eating, his tongue still does not work. But yeah, this is Kai. He's about 4.5 years old. He's in a 2 foot by 2 foot by 4 foot tank. Mesh, obviously. Automatic mister. He's got the T5 high output UVB bulb back there, basking up front. I do need to get another bigger plant for his tank. They're kind of expensive though, so I'm waiting to see if maybe one will go on sale. That way I can get one for him and not have to worry too much about it. But he's doing awesome. As you can see, his colors are still absolutely incredible. He is just about to go into shed, so his colors are a little bit off currently. Over here we have a tank that I'm going to be building for the dart frogs. I've started filming it already. I need to finish it up pretty soon here, but that will be for the Ufaga Pumilio. From there we can move up to here and I can give you an update on Striker. This is Striker. He was my first reptile 11 or 12 years ago now. He's doing awesome. This was going to be the lizard that I put in the biopod that I set up 2 or 3 months ago at this point. Unfortunately, I actually did have to bring the biopod back to work. It just wasn't set up properly for him. The heating cable wasn't placed properly by me, so it wasn't heating the tank properly. And yeah, so I will be redoing his current home with the Arcadia Earth Mix Arid and different other things. I'm going to get a T5 UVB. We'll still have under tank heating. It'll still be really nice. Probably honestly nicer than the last one. So I guess it's kind of a blessing in disguise that the biopod didn't work out for this guy. Down underneath him, we've got Sky. Everybody knows Sky. He's my Meraki blue tongue skink. He's doing actually really, really well. As you can see, his food bowl there, he just ate everything out of it. I fed him 2 days ago, I believe, and it's all gone, so that is awesome. I do have plans, and I have talked to my buddy who made this tank, the Red Aki tank, and he is going to be making Sky a new enclosure. So I know some of you guys were complaining about the fact that Sky didn't have a new tank, and he's getting one. Don't worry. It's not going to be live plants, likely, just because he's a tank. He'll just bowl over any plants, and I can't make a super tall tank. So in his new tank, he's going to have a humid hide. It's going to be different substrate. There will be UVB. There'll still be the above heating, and it's still going to be incredible. So I cannot wait for that. That will be coming probably in a month or two. It really just depends on how quickly I can get the funds together and get my buddy to build it. Below him is the red Ackie monitor, Bowser, and Stella. This is not Bowser and Stella. Bowser and Stella are housed currently down here. They are doing incredible. This Arcadia 14% Dragon UVB is blowing me away in its quality. Just the natural light that it gives off is wicked. And since I've put him in here, I've noticed that his reds have come back a ton. He's a lot more red and a lot more striking, as you guys can tell. Absolutely gorgeous monitor. Stella is in here. She's doing really well. She's eating. She's more active. She basks in the UVB. And I'm very, very happy with the UVB emissions from this lamp. And I'm pretty stoked that they're doing awesome now because that's great to see. Hopefully I'll get some babies eventually. Right? You gotta do your job, mister. You gotta do your job, dude. Close his tank up there. You guys can see this is a 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot tall tank. The basking spot over there is like 130, 140, somewhere around there. So it's really, really nice and cooking in there. And the ambience probably, I bet the coolest is about 85, somewhere around there. They're doing great. So are you. So is he. Alrighty, now with that being said, we can move over to the I guess we'll stick with the theme of the Ackies and go down here to Groot. He's my hybrid male Ackie monitor. This is a really weird light. It gives off a super weird, I guess, light. And he looks really, really trippy right now. But I'm pretty stoked at the way he looks. Part of the deal with my buddy is that these guys will actually be getting another tank as well. So that will be awesome. I will put them together in the new tank, and they can do what they do best. Over here is Daisy. She's doing awesome. UVB, basking, everything in there. Sorry about my Spider-Man pillow. This hole here was where the biopod was, but I brought it back. And in here is the Ufaga Pumilio Rio Colubre. Oh no, she was out. You guys probably didn't see her out, but I actually don't see anybody in here. So that's kind of unfortunate. Maybe I'll flash a picture across the screen right now for you guys to see what they look like. These guys are awesome. I just hope I have a male. I have a feeling that I don't, but I really, really hope that I do. In here we have Bane, the Nuana cross Nuami Leachianus gecko. He's doing amazing right now. You can see him chilling in the back there. He's doing awesome. Every bowl of food that I put in there, he is just cleaning it out, which is awesome because he wasn't eating a ton before, and now that I've been using the Arcadia and the Pangea and stuff, he's just been going nuts for his bowls of food. And I cannot wait to upgrade him into his new 24 by 18 by 24 Exoterra. Now I can show you the dart frogs, which are in here. We have Ufaga Pumilio Almirante in their disgusting tank. The tank that I showed you earlier in the video is actually going to be their new tank. And these guys are still doing good. Their tank is not doing so great, but they are doing fantastic, as you can see. You can see a nice little mama right there. And another one back there. These guys are really cool. Their tank is pretty atrocious, so I'm not going to spend too much time in there. Basically a fungus that's been going around and killing a bunch of my plants and whatnot. I believe it actually started in here, and it's just been taking over, so that's why I'm redoing their tank. a different method as well, which is nice. Still will be an 18 by 18 by 24. And that is the Ufaga Pumilio Almirante. We can move to the Dendrobates auratus, green and, or turquoise and bronze. Their tank is doing awesome, actually. I'm really happy with the development of their cage. It looks wicked. And the ground cover is so lush, it's insane. We got some Ficus Panama. We have some Colombian plant that looks wicked. There's a begonia sprouting up there. There's a bunch of, I want to call it lycophyte. I can't remember what this stuff is called. But all that stuff that's covering the branch. There's oak leaf creeping fig, or Ficus pumila corsifolia. And a ton of Margravia going around. There's also an Anubias coffeefolia. Thank you, Eric. And my vanilla orchid's actually starting to grow, so that's awesome too. I didn't even notice that. Frog eggs? Nope. Dang it. Well, the guy can dream. Oh, I scared Frog out though. Hey, come back. Come back. Oh, there he is. There they are. There's one of the males. Oh, the female was just there. So there's 2 males, 1 female in this tank. They are still not producing, unfortunately, so I am drying them out a little bit and seeing if that will kick up their production when I start misting them a ton again. But their tank looks awesome. I honestly thought I was going to have to take this tank apart too, but since that time, it started to explode with growth. You can see the Paulownia pulchra on the wall. It's doing awesome. I really don't want to do anything to this tank. Over here, we got Dendrobates tinctorius azureus. Absolutely stunning little frogs. I'm going to try and open this. There we go. There we go. Hello there, little guy. He looks awesome. There are 5 babies in this tank. They're all doing very, very well, all eating, all growing, and they're just in a 12 by 12 by 12 Exoterra right now. However, I do plan to upgrade them. I'm going to sell probably 2 or 3 of them, and then keep, well, either 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, of course only one's visible right now, but they all have very similar markings, so that is pretty awesome. That actually wraps up the dart frogs. In here we have Tig, and Tig is actually out to say hello. Hello, Tiggo. What's up, girl? Howdy. What's up, my friend? Tig is a partial pinstripe harlequin crested gecko in a live bioactive setup with UVB. For those of you that are curious, she does have UVB provided, and I think that you should provide UVB for all animals, whether you think they use it or not. They probably do. That's just the general consensus. But that is her tank. She's doing great. She's growing. She's eating. She's not eating a ton, but I mean, she's still staying a healthy weight, so I'm not too concerned about that. And there's only, well, there's 5 animals left, but only 2 species left in this tour. And I'm sure we all know who that is. We have the day geckos. The gold dust day geckos. This one, as you can see, has floppy tail syndrome. I've been doing some research and I've been trying to figure out why it has it and what may have caused it. And from what I could find, there's not really any known cause. It's basically just from hanging upside down. But I mean, these guys all hang upside down and not all of them have it. This guy with the floppy tail syndrome is actually super chill. So that's kind of cool. I really, really enjoy him. And then there's the rest of them, which are slightly more skittish. But we can probably get a nice shot of this guy here. These guys are so cool. I love them. I'm so happy I got them. they're all doing really well. One back there. There's one on the very back there. He's got a lot of blue, which is really cool. And I'm just waiting to be able to sex these guys because I know they're getting to an age where I should have them separated. But actually a lot of aggression has diminished as they've gotten older. They were very, very cranky as they were young. And now a lot of the aggression has dissipated. So that's kind of interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. But those are the Phelsuma laticata or gold dust day geckos. Just waiting to be able to sex them. And now, the last, and certainly not least, Sheldon. Hey, buddy. You're all dirty. Yeah, you're dirty. Let's go into the light so people can see ya. There you go. Hey, no, here. Eat my hand, dude. Okay, I'll eat your hand. Sheldon's doing awesome. I moved his pen again since the last time, or maybe it's been 2, I'm not really sure. But I did move his pen. He's up a little bit higher now. And he's doing wicked. I don't have my scale, actually. I'm not sure where it is, to be totally honest. But I don't have it with me, unfortunately. So we will not be weighing him in this video. Sorry, I'm just trying to... He's got like a little flap of skin or something. What are you doing? Right by his eye there. His tank is still very similar. Every new plant I try and throw in there, he just destroys it within minutes. As we all know, it's Sheldon the Destroyer. So, I've kind of stopped buying a lot of plants for him. But his tank still looks great. And with Sheldon, that wraps up the tour, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think next month I'm going to try and do something a little bit different for this reptile room tour. It should be kind of cool. I don't know. You guys will let me know for sure. But if you guys want to help me name my leaf-tail gecko, definitely leave your suggestion in the comments down below. I read and reply to pretty much all of them. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you guys are interested to buy some merch that you see on me right now, you guys can go to the link in the description. And if you liked the video, drop a like down below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about any plants or care of any of my animals, definitely leave it in the comments section. If you guys want to see more of these videos, click that subscribe button and play Ding Dong Ditch with the doorbell next to it. That will notify you every time I go live on YouTube or post a video. So I want to thank you guys all very much for watching. If you made it to the very end of the video, leave the word spike in the comment section down below. That way I know you made it to the end. Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll catch you next time. Graphic Phoenix, out of here.